Found another tile hole that we need to fix. Possibly another one there too. So this morning I'm going to be checking on this field that I ran that strip freshener in, see if the corn is up yet. Just out of the window here, I don't think it is, but we'll get out and check just to make sure. It's got to be getting close. I just want to be able to see when this corn is coming out of the ground, because I want to make sure that where I ran this freshener, I had a strip where I didn't run it at all, and then a strip right next to it where I did. I just want to see if it made any bit of difference on the emergence here. It's definitely close. But it's not quite there yet. There she is. I'm betting this corn will be up tonight, so I'll check on it again here at, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. And then check it again 8 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, you know, that affects yield in some way, depending on whether they emerge next to each other within 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, you know, in the same row. You check your emergence there. And if that strip freshener made them come out of the ground, you know, within 24 hours of each other or 48 hours of each other, and then the stuff that was unfreshened, not so much, that alone I think might pay for itself. So, but we'll come back tonight and check on this, because those should be up. With the warmth today, about 85 degrees, nice sun, had a nice rain not too long ago, and they were, I mean, just about to break through the crust, so they should be up today. I think all the stuff in the freshened ground is going to be up within 24 hours of each other. Small little guys where it's unfreshened. So I guess we'll see in another 24 hours or 12 hours here. They weren't up 12 hours ago. So it is an absolutely beautiful day out today. No wind whatsoever. Hot. Great day for spraying. We are going to be finishing corn and soybeans for the pre-pass today. Dad is going to be tending me water, making sure I've got all my chemicals. That way I don't got to do it by myself. He's going to keep me rolling. That way we can get done at a decent time tonight. Hopefully be able to move on to some bigger and better things here. So Dad is back at the farm getting things around. I'm going to be grabbing the water this morning. Maybe. To do this one-handed is kind of a challenge. Anyway, I only need to load one time here to be able to get that 93 acres done next to the house. And then he'll have to come back for more water just to get me rinsed out. And I'll probably rinse out 3 or 4 times anyway. The reason for that is this atrazine is really bad for the beans, and it likes to settle in those booms and the tank and everything, and it's just kind of a nasty product to deal with, as far as it's just really gummy when you let it settle. So I'll be rinsing it out quite a few times, make sure I don't kill any beans. Uh-oh, Dad's got the genie out. He's just putting the car trailer away, getting it out of the barnyard. We have a bad habit of just bringing things home and parking them in the middle of the yard and waiting until one of us just cleans it up out of the way. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the sprayer started, get it pulled over to the tank. We still gotta mix, or get some chemicals in the back of the truck for me to mix. I'm just going to mix Probably just for the whole field. It's dry enough now. Not really too concerned with the weight in the tank. I'll just mix 900 and probably just 900 gallon. That way I hopefully run short, and then I can just put in exactly what I need. Because I want to run out. I'm hoping that I have close to nothing left. That way I don't have to put much water in when I rinse this thing, and I can dilute it down quite a bit. So according to the sight gauge on that sprayer, I've got about 75 gallon left, which is about 7.5 acres. That is about 93 acres over there that I've got left to spray. And so I'm going to mix, I don't know, about an 83 acres, 830 gallons of product. So I'm just gonna pull over to the shed now, get the chemicals in the back of the truck, and get loaded. And hopefully, like I said earlier, hopefully I run out, because I want this stuff out of here.
Yep. 52-ounce rate, something like that. 48 at least.
Kill that rye? Yeah. Yeah, as he was saying, this next bean mix, we're killing these cover crops, so this rye is huge. We're gonna have to use a pretty large amount of glyphosate, but we saved so much not spraying it early this spring because it was so cold, so we've got more than enough around here. Okay, we are loaded down. The FedEx man is here again for about the what seems like the 5th time today, and it's only 10 o'clock this morning, so I don't know how those guys do it. Anybody out there that is driving a delivery truck, props to you, because that is all everybody does anymore, is order online, unfortunately. You have to take the brunt of that for us. Anyway, we're gonna head over here and get this 93 acres sprayed. For those of you that are still watching, feel free to subscribe, like, comment on the video, whatever you wanna do, it's all free. It just helps me out, you know, the algorithm and whatnot. Well, it's only about 8-mile-an-hour winds today. No gusts really at all, so I'm gonna be running 10 mile an hour anyway. This should go by pretty quick. This here's the spot that Dad and I fixed that tile hole. Can't even hardly tell it's there. Well, you could before. My goodness. That thing had to be about 6 foot deep. Well, we did get finished, so that's a good thing. I don't know how much left I have in the tank, but we're gonna find out here. It is all the way done. This system says I've got 97 acres sprayed, which again, I do have the fence row nozzle on for pretty much all of this field, so that should be about right. There's the 75 mark, She's all the way down here.
That's perfect. That is what we like to see. We're only going to have to dilute it a little bit.
That's really only about 20 gallon left, so you can probably get away with putting about 150 gallon in or so for the first time. Go spray that off. It'll be so diluted that it won't affect anything. It won't be really doubling anything up or anything like that. So we'll go put 150 gallon in, spray it off, put another 100 gallon in or so, spray it off, just keep rinsing. And then once I get it down to basically water, just start dumping it out, bringing water out of the fresh tank, and making sure all that atrazine is out of those booms. I'll go along and open up all the ends on every single one of these sections. We've got end caps on the end of each of these tubes for each section. I'll open those up and get those rinsed out because that atrazine just builds up on the ends there and just cakes up. And then when you go to spray beans, you're constantly just scooping out some of that built up atrazine, and you can ding them up that way. So we're just gonna make sure it's all out of there. I found another tile hole that we need to fix. And possibly another one there too. We do have that tank of Acuron still in the truck. There's still some left in it, but the pump is ours. So we need to get that pump rinsed out because we switched products. So what you got left? 20 gallon. Oh, perfect. Okay, now we'll just fill with water, get this bad boy rinsed out.
I don't need to put that much in, but
okay, we are finally all rinsed out. We're here at the field with our standing cover crops. We've just mixed in Enlist and glyphosate, which Enlist is just a type of 2,4-D. I don't know. They say you can't just use regular 2,4-D, I guess, but on these Enlist beans. So we're running Enlist anyway. We're not putting like our Sidua down because the beans are up here and that killed them. So, well, I think I'm done with this field.
Well, we made it to Cinnabons. That is the field the cover crops in. I'm going to be killing shortly, but I just came over here because I seen our corn was finally up. Looks like it had, you know, a little bit of a tough time coming up. This is about as hard as it gets from that rain that it got. It was absolutely just bone dry here when we planted it. And then it got a decent rain. Almost needed a rotary hoe. Okay, we are loaded up and ready to go. I've got 940 gallon on me. This is 64 acres or so here. The reason I've got so much water is because I am shooting off 15 gallons an acre now. So when you're shooting 15 or 20 gallons an acre, you're multiplying the water by 1.5 times or 2 times. You're not actually doubling the product. You're just increasing the medium in which you apply the product, so which is the water. So you actually you get a better coverage that way. A lot of guys don't even shoot 10 gallon an acre anymore. We still do. It's the products we've been using work, and it makes the job a little quicker. But for something like this, where it is a very thick stand of cover crops, I really want to get in there, get in between all the rye and all that, and just kind of create like a little fog in between the rows and make sure I'm really killing this rye. So we're shooting 15 gallon an acre, and let's hope it kills it. I just realized that my back mic has been on for probably a while now. I'm really bad at this, but I promise I'll get better. Maybe I'll just get a better camera. Well, I ran out of product with roughly 2 acres left, so that was pretty annoying. But Dad wasn't too far away. He brought me some chemical, and we're gonna go finish, and this will be the pre-pass of spraying done. This rye hopefully will die. There's a random chance of rain today that popped up out of nowhere. As you can see, the sky is kind of dark, so if it rains, this stuff has like a, I don't know, 4-hour rain fast or something like that. So that would be quite annoying if none of this worked because that rain comes through. But I guess I'll just have to spray it again. Well, that is a wrap on the sprayer. At least the 2,4-D is down, or the Enlist. And I don't think the rain fast is that long on it. It might be 30 minutes, but yeah. glyphosate, unfortunately, is about 4 hours. If you get actual glyphosate, not cheap brand stuff, I think the rain fast is about 30 minutes, but we just don't like spending money.